Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all again with that basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're gonna talk about LeBron versus KD. They met again on Christmas, and they gave us a very interesting game. You can say it was a little boring because it really wasn't that close for a lot of the game, but it was still something fun to do on Christmas when you're relaxing and the day almost over, and you're just trying to find a way to keep yourself out of trouble and keep finding a way to be entertained as nighttime comes. And the Rockets won this one 119-96. The Lakers are 19-10. The Rockets are now 18-10 and 10-8 on the road. The Lakers are 7-5 at home. The Rockets blew this one open early, 37-25 in the first quarter, but the Lakers beat them 28-26 in the second quarter. But the Rockets did win the third quarter. It basically was over at that point, 29-21. In the fourth quarter, 27-22. The Lakers was no real match for the Rockets, and their rebounding and their scoring. Kevin Wayne Durant, let's talk about the Rockets first. 33 minutes, 25 points, 8 of 14 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 4 boards. Every Rocket got a rebound or more that was in the starting lineup. Kevin Durant also had 9 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a plus 26 in plus minus. Didn't really have a problem with his game because he took a lot of good shots and shots that he know he can make, even if it was from three or it was off the dribble. And he also gave the ball up a lot, feeling that his teammates was going to figure out what to do next. And you see that they're building trust. You see that they're building chemistry, even on the defensive end. And he has been the fit that they needed, but they still have to continue to be consistent to do this against every team as the season continues to go on. Because sometimes they play a lot better, and a lot of times they play a little average to me, even defensively, even offensively. But, they've been healthy more than a lot of other teams, so their record should be better. But, they can still have a powerful end to the season and a powerful middle to the season because we're almost to that point. And we'll see how they close it out, too. Jabari Smith Jr., every starter for the Rockets got double figures in points. He was one of them, too, that had 16 in 36 minutes. He went 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds, and it seemed like it always came when it mattered. He also had 2 steals and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 25 and plus minus. Tonight, they all also started Tari Eason, giving them a lot of length and a lot of speed on a perimeter, which really gave the Lakers trouble in this one because he also had 26 minutes, but he had 13 points with 6 of 14 from the field. He went 1 of 5 from 3 and 0 of 2 from the free throw line, but still had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 4 steals, in 2 blocks, but he did come in with 4 personal fouls, and he had 1 offensive rebound with a plus 23 and plus minus. This is a tough team, to beat because they can spread you out and they can force you to make decisions that you really don't want to make. And the Lakers just couldn't stop anything that they was doing for a lot of this game. And even when the shots was open, the only thing that really stopped the Rockets from scoring was the fact that they missed those shots that was open. But Alperen Sengun, he didn't even have a dominant or great game. He had a good one. 14, 12 boards. He did go 5 of 7 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, but he did have 6 turnovers. He also had 4 assists. He had more turnovers than assists. He had a steal. Everybody in the starting lineup had a steal or more. He also had 3 offensive rebounds out of the 12 and 1 personal foul. He was a plus 24 and plus minus. And then Amen Thompson, he's so fast, he's so quick. He can get to that rim without even breaking a sweat. That's how easy it is for him to do it. 26 points, 32 minutes, 12 of 19 shooting from the field. All literally high percentage shots. Even the threes that he took and missed was good looks. He went 0 of 2 from 3 tonight. 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 26 and plus minus for him. Jeff Green played 3 minutes. He didn't score because he didn't take a shot or a free throw, but he did get 1 rebound. It was a plus 1 and plus minus. Dorian Finney-Smith played 13 minutes. He also didn't score. He did take a 3 and he missed it. but he also had a personal foul and was a +2 and plus minus. Jayshawn Tate, 3 minutes, 2 points, 1 or 2 from the field. He was a +1 and plus minus, no personal fouls, no turnovers. Steven Adams, 26 minutes. He had 4 points, was 2 or 3 from the field, had 9 rebounds, which was the most off the bench. He also had 2 assists, which was the most off the bench. He also had a turnover, 4 offense rebounds out of the 9. No personal fouls. That was really good to see. And he had -4 and plus minus. You know he's going to come out and try to fight and battle for every board that he can get. And he did a great job of that like he normally does. Clint Capella, 3 minutes. He still has 6 points. That's a lot of points in that minute frame because he went 3 or 4 from the field. You know they're going to be close by the basket. They did a good job of finding him. He did a good job of finishing. He also had 3 rebounds, and all of them was offensive and was a +1 and plus minus. Aaron Holiday got on the court, but he only took 2 shots. He missed both of them. One of them was a 3. He also had an assist, a personal foul, and no turnovers, and was a +1 and plus minus. Josh Okogie, he had some good looks, but he missed all of them. 0 4 from the field, 0 1 from 3 in 10 minutes, no points, 1 turnover, and then a -4 and plus minus with no personal fouls. J.D. Davison, 3 minutes, 1 field goal. He missed it because it was a 3. He also had 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a block, 1 personal foul, and a +1 and plus minus. He only played 3 minutes, so he didn't really have a chance to do a lot, but he still found ways to do some things positive for the team, like getting an assist and a block. And then Reed Shepard got in double figures again. He was the only starter to do so. Although he didn't play the most minutes off the bench, he still finished with a good amount, which was 19, 13 points, 5 of 10 from the field. He did go 1 or 4 from 3, but he went 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He got 2 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and finished as a -8 and plus minus. And then the Los Angeles Lakers, they played everybody just like the Rockets, who was healthy. And then LeBron Ramon James, 32 minutes, 18 points. He was 7 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He did fill up the stat sheet: 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. He also had 3 personal fouls, was a -33 and plus minus. You can tell this ain't the same LeBron. He can have performances here and there that shows you that he's still one of the better players in the league. But he also have games like this where it looks like he's just a good support player on this team. He's not really being used a lot. He's not really being needed a lot. He's not really being demanded to do a lot. They're just kind of saying you're better than everybody else that we possibly could have. So we're just gonna ride it out with you and see what happens. And they're 19 and 10 is not the worst idea because of that reason. But Rui Hachimura, 28 minutes, no points because he went 0 6 from the field, 0 3 from the 3-point line. That's sad that he couldn't make a basket. But he did have 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a turnover, and a steal. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a -29 in plus minus. DeAndre Ayton, 36 minutes, 10 points, 5 of 6 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -14 in plus minus. He didn't get no boards really in this game, and you can really say that for every starter. Although they all did have a rebound or more, it was very little. The most rebounds they had was from Luka Doncic. He had 5, but he only had 25 points, which is still good. But he went 9 of 17 from the field, 3 of 8 from 3, 4 of 7 from the free throw line, and he did play 34 minutes. But nobody else really gave him much. So this game really wasn't close, and this wasn't really a dominating game from Luka because he had 5 boards, but he had 7 assists. It came with 6 turnovers. He also had 1 steal, 2 blocks. He had 2 personal fouls and was a -25 and plus minus. And this is a game where you look at it and say, should we had found a way to just get the guys in better positions to be successful? Not saying that they didn't. It just something just wasn't clicking for this team, and they could never really get anything going consistently. And that's the reason why they didn't even score 100 points, which you would have thought would have been crazy, but it actually happened in this one. Austin Reeves, 15 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 8 from the field shooting, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 personal foul, and a -7 in plus minus. He was good, but he needed to be better. When you going against a team like the Rockets, a team that's considered a contender in your conference, you have to come out and perform a lot better than he did in this one. And like I said, you can say the same thing about Luka. You can say the same thing about LeBron. They wasn't terrible, but they didn't play great. They needed to play amazing to beat a team like the Rockets, and you would think that that's what they would try to do. They tried, but it wasn't enough, and it never clicked or ended up going real well in this game for the Lakers. And it just seemed like the Rockets had their number in this one. Maxi Kleber, 6 minutes off the bench. He had 2 points. Everybody off the bench scored. So that's a good thing. He was 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from three. 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 personal fouls, and a minus. Aiden plus minus. Didn't do much in this one. Jared Vanderbilt, 26 minutes. He had 11. That was the most points off the bench for an individual player. 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 4 from three. 5 rebounds. That was the most rebounds off the bench. He also had 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls. It was a +5 and plus minus. He's a good player. I mean, he just understands where to be at on the court. He understands how to get open. He knows when to cut. He knows how to make his shots when they're there. That's all you really need him for besides his defense, and he did a decent job there too. Jake LaRavia, 23 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from three. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a +1 in plus minus. Good game. It was good, and you want your role players to play good, and he did. Dalton Connect played 3 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 1 from the field. He didn't do much after that. A -1 and plus minus was it. Adu, 3 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive out of that, no personal fouls, and a -1 and plus minus. Marcus Smart, 29 minutes, the most off the bench. He had 6 points. He shot 3 of 8 from the field. The problem was he missed all his threes, going 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and a -2 and plus minus. And then Bronny James, yes, he did score. He played 3 minutes and had hit a three. That was his Christmas gift. And he also had 0 personal fouls and was a -2 and plus minus. 39 of 77, 51% from the field. They shot way less than the Rockets, who shot 90 shots, and they made it at 53%, which was better than the Lakers. The Lakers shot better from three, and they took 6 more threes, going 11 of 30, 37%, while the Rockets went 8 of 24, 33%. 7 of 11 for the Lakers from the free throw line. They did not get there that much, but they also shot 64%, while the Rockets shot 8 more threes, going 15 to 19, 79%. And then the rebounds, they only had 25, which sounds like it's not even real, but the Rockets had 48, and that's just how bad the rebounds were in this game for the Lakers. Even though they didn't really miss a lot of shots, and the Rockets didn't either, the Rockets basically doubled the amount of rebounds that the Lakers had, which is something you don't really ever see. 25 assists for the Rockets, 20 for the Lakers, 16 turnovers for the Lakers, which was 1 more than the Rockets, who had 15, 7 steals. The Rockets had 10. They beat them there, and both teams had 6 blocks, 7 offensive rebounds, 17 for the Rockets, 31 rebounds defensively. The Lakers only had 18, 17 personal fouls, and the Rockets had 13. Like I said, the Rockets did shoot more free throws and made it at a better percentage. It's a funny way of saying the Lakers really didn't do much good in this game. That's why they was basically getting blown out. The whole second half, they was down by double figures. Never changed. It just they kept playing because they had to. But this was a bad performance. This was a performance where it looked like the Lakers shouldn't even be considered a contender, although they do have a decent record. But you got to play against the good, the bad, the ugly, the great, and amazing. The Lakers been beating who they supposed to beat, but they also haven't looked that great against elite competition. I know that they had an up and down season with injuries and stuff like that, but they're going to have to really focus on defense. They're going to have to really focus on team play. They're going to have to really get better performances out of Luka, who's already leading the NBA in scoring. And it still seems like it ain't enough for this team to look like a team we actually think that can win it all. Now, anything can go their way. Anything can happen. You never really know. They do have enough talent to make some noise on paper, but it always don't look great, and it always don't look pretty. but they still a respectable team. We still have to show them some type of respect because they have the talent, they have the experience, they have guys that's been to the finals, they have guys that have did things in this league, and we do have to give them credit for that. But other than that, the Rockets massacred them. It was embarrassing. It wasn't really close. It wasn't really a fun watch either. But as an analyst, sometimes you just got to watch it to see what you can learn, see what you can see to tell the people. And y'all want to hear what I think. Y'all want to know how I feel. Bad game, only because the Rockets are just way better tonight. Just as simple as that. It can be just that easy. Comment, like, subscribe, share though, and hit the notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. And also, I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various other NBA topics. Also, breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and other future stars. Also, do mock draft and draft coverage too. Not only that, also have over 4,000 plus videos on my channel that you can watch right now, and is all for free. Not only that, I also try to upload videos every single day throughout the day to give y'all something to watch and look forward to when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Other than that, thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for staying loyal. Thanks for staying faithful. Thanks for continuing to appreciate the content for what it is and continuing to come back because you love it, you enjoy it, you look forward to it. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up, y'all stay good. Hopefully y'all enjoying y'all Christmas. Hopefully y'all seeing what y'all want to see, doing what y'all want to do, getting some relaxation, and enjoying time with the friends and the family or whoever you're spending it with, even if it's yourself, and you're just entertaining yourself by staying out of trouble. All I can say is I'm gone for now, and I'll hopefully see y'all later today with the last game.